Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I want to talk about Chicago Bulls trade rumors. I feel like these are the ones that we've known about for the longest time. But basically, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Jesus Christ, couldn't speak right there. But down below, Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, they're supposedly going to finally try to get rid of them by the deadline. I want to hear your thoughts on this. But as the Chicago Bulls navigate this season after starting 3-6, potential trades regarding Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic have resurfaced. Both players experienced underwhelming seasons in 2023 to 2024. And according to ESPN, Chicago remains open to trading both players, but aims for them to improve their current performance first in terms of their season standing. But the Bulls management is considering them as trade options again. Now, Executive Vice President Arturs Karnisovas has emphasized strengthening the team's future by either acquiring young talent or draft assets. Now, interest in Nikola Vucevic appears modest among NBA executives per ESPN. One general manager reportedly told Bleacher Report's Jake Fisher that he would be considering a couple of second-round picks for Nikola Vucevic. This is obviously an assessment that indicates that Vucevic, while a skilled three-point shooter and offensive player who can grab rebounds, he doesn't really command a high trade value. Despite this season, Vucevic has averaged 21 points, 10 rebounds on 58% shooting. His performance could, attract a team in need of a reliable scoring center or a sixth-man option. However, his high salary and Chicago's defensive struggles, ranking 21st in defensive rating, which is a result of Nikola Vucevic not being a great defender, is going to be something that's going to challenge any team in wanting to bring Nikola Vucevic in. Now, moving over to Zach LaVine's trade value. Zach LaVine's trade prospects are complicated by his substantial contract, which obviously continues to escalate over the next few seasons. Nearing 30, Zach LaVine is averaging 22.7 points with solid shooting splits, but his struggle to establish himself as a team leader and really a difference maker in terms of winning has led many people to suggest that his trade value is limited and potentially relegating him to a salary dump in trade scenarios. This perspective is supported by reports indicating that the Bulls began gauging Zach LaVine's trade value this past offseason, even offering him to several teams in search of packages equivalent to recent superstars' returns, which is absurd. Now, a lot of people are saying that to get rid of Zach LaVine, they might as well have to attach a pick or so with that just to get teams interested in maybe taking on his contract. The Bulls currently stats highlight their struggles, particularly on defense. They're the third worst points allowed per game team in the league, 121 points. They sit near the bottom in the league in net rating with negative 7.1 and their simple rating system of negative 8.16. The season's slow start coupled with an aging, star players has led to, this team looking like they're going to have to fully go into the rebuild because the fans and analysts debate the feasibility of them acquiring, all-star, notable talent for either or both LaVine and Vucevic, which makes it better to focus on getting whatever capital they can in younger, cost-control players as potential returns. So if you look at the given current market evaluations, the Bulls might consider trades that involve acquiring young, versatile players or whatever future draft picks that may be available. The idea of targeting, a high potential player might be a bit limited due to the trade value that Zach LaVine and Vucevic both have. So they might have to temper their expectations in regards to the caliber of player they could return. But I think if you look at the Bulls, they just face a really tough situation.